right, that is Smooth Breeze by Sam Hankins. That is my guest for this evening on my platform. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Phone lines are open if you want to call in and give a shout out. Solo artist trumpeter Sam Hankins returns with a new single. Welcome back, Sam.
Well, how you doing, Brenda? It's good to be back. Good to be back. Good to hear your voice.
Well, you need to update me. Where are you calling from?
Well, Pasadena, California.
All right, Pasadena, California. Hey, so tell us all what you've been working on since the last time you were on my platform. And just a note, this will be our third radio showcase.
Right. Well, with everything going on with the pandemic, I've pretty much been in a closet, pretty much writing music.
Right. Okay.
With the time on my hands, and just getting a lot of stuff out of my head, and putting the pen to paper or on computer. Just been doing a lot of writing, doing a lot of practicing, and just kind of waiting for things to sort of open back up, and getting back to the gigging and playing, and getting out there, playing for the fans and stuff like that. But I've been trying to keep myself busy. I'm still teaching some, private lessons online.
Right. Good.
And just trying to keep myself busy.
Right. Well, at least you're keeping yourself busy. And this track I'm playing, Smooth Breeze, what year was it released? Somehow I must have missed it. Which album was that on?
Well, that was taken off the Do That Thing CD. That was from 2016. That was one of my good friends, Ollie Reed, phenomenal sax player. Featured him on this track, and some others. We work well. We've been working well together. And living in Chicago, relocated from Chicago to Pasadena, California. So that was taken from Do That Thing CD, 2016.
Okay. I need you to speak into your mic. I need you to introduce yourself to the curious listeners out there. What would you tell them about yourself and how long you've been in the music industry and also in producing music? Go right ahead, Sam.
Sure. Well, like I say, my name is Sam Hankins, and I started, at a very young age, and my father was a musician, singer, vocalist, and as well as my grandmother and aunts and uncles, and coming from the church side, and so I kind of grew up around hearing gospel music as well as funk, rock and roll, R&B, so as well as classical, and so I just fell in love with music, and started off as a singer, and eventually went into the trumpet when I seen Louis Armstrong, and I said, wow, I want to play something like that, and I want to do that, and it was just one of those things where I went home, I must have been 8 or 9, 10, something, I don't even know how old I was, but I went home and told my mother, I said, I want to play the trumpet. My mother said, well, your uncle used to play the trumpet, and I think it's under the bed somewhere under your grandmother's. So next thing you know, went to my grandmother's and looked under the bed. There was the trumpet, and got it out, and I just started playing and fell in love with it. And, so I've been doing this for over close to 40-some, about 40, 50 years of my life, playing music, working, touring. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful ride. Been enjoying it.
You had performed on stage with a number of legendary artists, including like Al Jarreau, The Temptations, OJ's, and even Aretha Franklin.
Yes, it was a joy working for her for a while, in Chicago as well, outside Chicago. It was schooling, every time I've been fortunate to work with a lot of great artists. It's always about schooling, learning, picking something up, and learning how to perform and how they can reach an audience. So it's just been great just to hang out with these phenomenal musicians as well as talking to them and hearing their story. And then you understand why they are where they are right now. The perseverance that they had to make and the sacrifice. And so it just made me work a little harder and say, you know what, if they can do it, I can do it.
Right.
And so I've just been pushing and not giving up. And as always, I tell my students, I say, you keep doing it long enough, you keep throwing something at the wall, something's going to stick. It may be a speck, but something's going to stick, and someone, and someone's going to at least say, I like what he's doing or he or she's doing, and I really want the best. I want to have this person. And so, the bottom line is there anything you want to do, either if it's science or math or whatever your career you want to do, you just can't give up. You just got to keep trying. And Lord, let me tell you, there's going to be a lot of no's in your lifetime. I think I heard more no's than I heard yes.
Yeah.
And that's just one of the things you just gotta keep pushing through, because there's always going to be a no. There's always someone. You're not going to reach everyone. Someone's not going to like what you do, how you play, or this or that. But there's billions of people out here that someone would like what you're doing.
Right. And thank you for that information. Wow. We're going to go into the mentioning the newest single, It's Okay. And I've seen the video on that. I love that video. I love the sound, the melody. What inspired you to write that and produce that track, Sam?
Well, I think it came out of the pandemic. It came out of what's going around the world, and just how people are treating each other, and just not seeing the day, the light at the end of the tunnel. And I guess I wanted to just write something uplifting, saying that it's going to be okay. And so I always had that in mind, but I didn't think I was going to use that as the title of this single. It was just an inspiration that I wanted to write. And so basically that's what came out of it. It is a pandemic, and just assuring everyone or my fans that it's okay. It's going to be fine. We're going to get through this. And so that's basically how it turned out. And I have a lot of great musician friends who helped me out. I told about this little project I wanted to do, and Bickley Rivera, who's playing the steel drums, and she was a tremendous help, helping me putting things together as well as the video, and David McLaurin on keyboards, and Will Howard playing bass. He did a lot of mixing and mastering, and then helping produce the single, and Joe Del Razio, great friend, great guitar player. He's everywhere. He's the man. And Ben Pham, Ben Pham was playing drums on this track. So they all took to it. They just said, sure, we'll help you out. And next thing you know, things start coming back and tracks, and they start putting things together. And so it was like I said, that was the inspiration. It was a lot of fun making the videos as well. And so my wife had a lot more to do with that. She was taking most of the videos.
Okay. All right, now.
So big shout out big shout out with her. She's in front of the camera. Move here. Yeah. Go here. Okay. So I said, okay, no problem. Just move.
Okay.
But basically, that was the inspiration of it.
All right. Well, I love the video, but we're going to stop talking so much, and we're going to play this track. It's okay. This is Sam Hankins. Be right back.